Hi friends, very often we hear some people saying my mobile does not have enough storage, so I deleted my WhatsApp chat or I lost all my photos, I cannot open all that. Actually, even if your mobile is having very little storage capacity, but if we have another option in your mobile whereby you do not need to delete simply your photos, but we can upload to cloud. I'll show you the simplest ways possible. First of all, open your Google Play Store, go to Play Store and then search from there for the software like Google Drive and OneDrive. Both you install and keep. Even any one is enough, but first I will try with Google Drive. Just search for Google Drive, then install that. Now I have already installed, so it is showing open. So just click on this open. So here, which Gmail ID you have, the Google Drive of that is opened. For example, if I click on that my photo at the right on top, so whichever email ID you have, whichever Gmail ID you have, for example, I have in this mobile associated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this 5 Gmail ID. So each of them has 15 GB free storage in the Google Drive. Now for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 75 GB is free, where we don't need to save in the mobile, but we can save in that. Now I have already having this many, so if you have more email IDs, more Gmail IDs, you will have more and more. At least one you have, so 15 GB you have. So we'll go back. Now how to put your mobile storage there? For example, WhatsApp photos, whatever comes in the WhatsApp, it will go to gallery, so photos for that matter. So instead of simply deleting, in order to empty your storage, go to open your gallery and go to photos, for example, WhatsApp photos. So many photos are there. So now for example, 262 what came this week. So if you want to select all these, click any one, and then on top left you see all. So when you click all, that is selected. So down we have share option. So you can click on this share and then see all those sharing options. So you can share by so many possibilities through WhatsApp, KineMaster, Gmail, Drive, OneDrive, all that. So now I want to put all these into Google Drive. So on top right you have that emblem Drive. Or if you have installed the same way OneDrive, then you have this OneDrive also. So either you can store in OneDrive or in Google Drive. Google Drive means you have 15 GB storage per email. OneDrive means you have 5 GB free. But if you have Microsoft Office original, then you will have 1014 GB extra. So in whichever you have, you can choose whether you want to save in OneDrive or Google Drive. So now I will click Drive. Now since he selected so many photos, it will take time, so I just remove that and put just a few to save time. Now just select 1, 2, 3. Okay, just selected C3 and then share. Go to Drive, clicking on the Drive. So it will ask you where these are the photos names, because it came by WhatsApp, so there is no particular name. So that's okay. Now you choose which email ID you wanted to save. It's a Drive associated with. Now I have 5 email IDs here, so I choose where I want to save. Just click on here. Okay, I'll put my name, Wilson. So it will go to that drive. If I click on that, then I can see the folders in that. In which folder? If you have created and kept some folder, we can select that folder. Or on top right, we have a folder name. So just click on that. Then you can type here new photo. I just write new photos, because afterwards I can edit or delete new photos. Then create. So a new folder is created. Now it is come here. So down right side is select. So I clicking on the select. So all those photos, that option is come. So save. So down right we have option to save. So I saved. Now those photos went to that OneDrive. Now like that, if you have selected all this, now the remaining you can from here now select all and you can delete it, because we have already saved that into your Google Drive. Now you can delete from here, so the mobile is free. So like this often we can do. When you get time, we can go to Google Drive and select and make it in order, and whatever you don't want, you can delete. But your mobile will not get filled. Okay, now we'll go back and open OneDrive, Google Drive to see. For that, you go to wherever you have that Google Drive. I have saved it here in the desktop. Or if you do not know where it is, you go to same place how you installed. No? So go to that Google Play Store and type here Google Drive and open. So this way you can reach, or by default you have on the front desktop you can keep it here. So I have kept it here. Drive, open. So now we made a new folder called new photos. So I click on that new photos. So we will see those photos, those 3 photos which we saved, it is come here. Now it is in your Google Drive, not from the mobile, but you are able to open from computer, from mobile, from any computer with your password, because here I have saved my password, that's why it is not asking password. But you are trying to open this from another computer or somebody's computer or mobile, then you need to give password. So this way we can store up to 15 GB free in each email. Now if you have more email IDs, more Gmail IDs, everything has between 15 GB each. Now from here you can manage whatever you want, not only photos, videos, file, anything that you can save this way. So that your mobile space will not be used for storage. Mobile very often you empty, means take everything from there and put in this OneDrive or Google Drive. Now OneDrive also will show. Same way, go back to the Google Play Store and type OneDrive mobile app you type, then download. Now I have already downloaded, so it is saying open, so you click open there. Now if it is new for you, then there will not be folder here. Now I am using for years or more than 10 years, so I have plenty of files, and with everything has got so many GB. For example, see 110 GB, 121 GB, 62 GB, all that. It's hundreds of GB. It is not in mobile. Mobile do not have space, but it is in OneDrive, which is stored online. We can access, we can open or copy or send to so many people from your mobile, from your computer, from anywhere you can access. And if at all you want a particular file, even when you don't have internet, for example, you are going to fly in the aeroplane, you want to read, or you are going to an interior village where there is no internet. So in that case, you select what you want, you can keep it. For example, open this document, and out of that one particular folder, for example, any one particular folder if you want to keep. I just opened one folder, and then either a file or a folder, even this full folder, click on that for say everything right side 3 dots are there, no? So if you click on that 3 dot, then there are option make available offline. So if I click this on make available offline, so that particular folder and with all its content will remain even without internet in your mobile, and wherever you click, even if a computer, if you did in that computer also it will remain. When you don't need, we can click it off, so that your mobile space will not be lost. Now the mobile space is not used, but if you want to make sure we are going for a particular program and you want on the way to read when there is no internet, so that particular file or folder you click on like this, so that much will be downloaded and kept in your mobile for the time being. So that it not necessary to depend on internet. Otherwise, if this is off, it opens with the help of internet when you have Wi-Fi or whatever. And if you want to share from here, so now it is opened from OneDrive, and from OneDrive if you want to share that particular folder to, now if you one folder is selected, for example any particular folder is selected, then we can share it to anybody. On top we have the share option. If you click on the share, here we can send a link or that full folder itself. If you simply send a link, it is just a link. As soon as they touch, they are able to open all those files. So there are so many options. So while sending that link, we can even put one expiry date. For example, 3 days. Only for 3 days they can open. Whether they can edit or only view. If you click view, means they can only view. They cannot edit. They cannot delete. They cannot do anything on that. They can only just see. And if you put on a set expiry date, now for example, today is 9th September. So if you set 9th October, that means 1 month. Or put just 2-3 days. For example, 11th September. So for 2 days they are able to open and see. So like that, so many options are there. Without deleting the files, you are able to upload, and all these are possible to open only with your password, so nobody can encroach from there. Even if your mobile or computer is robbed by someone, you will not lose your data, because data is stored online, which you can access by using your email ID and password in any other gadgets, any other new computer or mobile anywhere else. So that way, so much space can be saved. If you don't have space in your computer or mobile and all, you can store this way. Even if you have space in your computer and mobile, let that be empty. You store online so that it can be accessed from different places. I hope you understood. If not, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, all the best.